Hello, friend. Winston here. This is about the Pereskia species, that original group which contained over 70 members, as they were described years ago. Let's look at them and try and connect them to the kind of country you expect them to grow in. That's we are looking at grandifolia, which is native to Brazil. And that is one popular species, and a species that we all like to grow. I certainly try growing it here in London. Like most of these Pereskia species, they go to a great size. You can grow them in a little pot. You can grow them also in the ground if you have the right climate. We're moving on to Bleo, another one that you can grow very nicely in a pot, but would grow to a large size, native to Colombia and sometimes not Mexico, but Panama. Attractive orange flowers and something that even if you don't have the right kind of weather, you should aspire and try to grow. Pereskia Bleo. Saccharosa. That is more South America, Argentina. Always associated with the other one, Nemorosa, Saccharosa. I came across this in LA. I was very glad to see it in very splendid blue. Saccharosa, native to Argentina. And this is, of course, Aculeata, probably the most well-known among the lot because it grows all over what I would call tropical America. You can come across it in Florida, you can come across it in almost all the Caribbean islands, and of course Brazil, Argentina, wherever you go, you'll find Aculeata. To some people, it's food. Some people use the leaves. Some people eat the fruits. Aculeata is very popular and definitely worth growing. The other form, of course, is Gatsafiana, which produces such a colorful set of leaves that some of us think it's worth growing simply for the leaves. Aculeata gatsafiana, which you'll find growing all around tropical America. Another one, which I've managed to grow in my London greenhouse, the Aswormorana. It will also go to a very great size if you're not careful. The trick with these Pereskia species is to find out how best to prune them down when they grow too large. Flora, native to Mexico and Guatemala. This is flower I managed to get into my greenhouse as well. A rare event for me and something which I thought I had to celebrate. I have quite a few of these. They grow reasonably well at a smaller size than normal, which means on their own in their native country in Central America, they go very large, 20, 30 feet tall. But in my greenhouse, they're small size. Pereskia from the Dominican Republic. This is another group that I've managed to grow in my greenhouse and get them to bloom. The trick with these plants, they go from seed, they go from cutting, is they need the warmth of the tropics. Humidity helps. If you keep a warm greenhouse and keep it humid somewhat, you'll be able to keep them alive. The tropical group, those around the Caribbean, would need to be protected from cold. I think Aculeata and some of the others are fine in the greenhouse during the winter. Keep them up to about 6 to 8 degrees. But the tropical group always need to be kept warm. From Bolivia, Weberiana. Beautiful, not just pinkish, also yellowish and even whitish. It changes its color to suit the mood. Very interesting and very much worth growing. Gentle flower. Guamocho from Venezuela. This is a plant that gave me a lot of trouble to grow at first. Blooms are splendid, as you can see from that example. But you would need to let it grow very tall before you'd be lucky enough to get the flowers come your way. Guamocho from Venezuela. Portulacifolia. And again, another characteristic species from the Dominican Republic. Grows nicely in the greenhouse, but needs protecting in the winter. Oh, the second grandifolia, violeta. Similar to the original grandifolia, but with a purplish tinge to everything. Florida, one of my very young plants, with that bird-like flower. I found it very difficult at first to keep it alive. Nemorosa, a very young plant, again from Argentina. My only plant. and hopefully it will survive. Bahiensis, another one from Brazil. Of course, Bahiensis comes from Bahia. Dananta, another Brazilian species. Flora from Cuba. One that I have and it's growing to a great size. No flowers as yet, but I'm willing to wait. That's what the flower should look like when it comes. Flora from Brazil. Beautifully yellow color, a plant which I've never managed to get to come my way. Macanoi from the Dominican Republic, another one which is still missing from my collection. Well, there you have it. Good example of the original 17 species of Pereskia. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.